guys, welcome to today's video. We are starting things off with doing a little coffee run because I had a kind of a late night editing last night. If you guys watched yesterday's video, then you saw the compression test, the leak down test, and the results. And basically the next step is to pull the engine. So that's pretty much where we're at today. All right, you ready? Oh. Here. Let's put this over here. So one of the dudes that works here just bought this truck and he was like stoked to tell me that he was going to get it. It's dope. All right guys, back home, got my coffee. I'm gonna go ahead and get started first. I'm gonna drain the radiator, pull the intercooler, you know, the piping, start pulling all the little stuff. One thing that's gonna make this a little bit easier is that I am finally gonna be tubing the front end because it's needed a tube front for a long time. Like, it's so beat up and it's been crashed a lot, and like, look, my headlights don't line up. I had to make like a little bracket and stuff. It's just janky. And then this side doesn't line up either and whatever. So the plan was to tube the front end of this at some point, and now that the engine has to come out, it just makes sense to do it now. So JJ actually came over last night and he took a couple of measurements and told me where I can cut the radiator support off. So that's going to be super helpful in pulling this engine because once I take the intercooler and kind of the front end stuff off, I can literally cut right here, take this whole radiator support off, and that's gonna make it a lot easier to pull the engine straight forward and out. And I was a little worried just because I've never pulled an engine in this garage yet, and I don't know how high the cherry picker can go and all that. So I think this will be super helpful. So that being said, as far as filming goes, I'm by myself today. It's gonna be a lot of tripod and time-lapse stuff. I'm not gonna waste time, it's already late in the day. My goal is to try to get pretty much up to the point of throwing the cherry picker on and starting to pull. If I can't, you know, I don't think I could do that part by myself, so I might just have to wait till the roommates get home. But at the very least, I want to get it ready to go, harness unplugged, everything that can come out, and trans undone and everything, so that it could be a quick, easy pull. Couple things that I noticed, there was a little bit of oil in my intercooler piping. It's not bad at all. Like, this is, I think, pretty normal. I was kind of expecting to pick the intercooler up and tilt it over and have oil literally pour out, but she's dry. I'm gonna count that as some sort of win. ready to pull. I think everything's disconnected. I disconnected the trans cross member, undid the motor mounts, everything up here is pulled. The wiring harness is staying on the engine. I did disconnect the ECU, so I'm gonna actually pull the entire harness out through the firewall, or like pull the main, got stuck. I'm gonna pull the main plug out of the actual firewall. That way I can just pull everything together. Don't have to undo any of the harness yet. Got the cherry picker in here. Let's do it. Check it out. I did it. I'm honestly pretty proud of myself because I've never pulled an engine by myself before, let alone pulling it by myself with a bum shoulder. But I will say what really helped is cutting the radiator support out, because I didn't have to fight like tilting the engine crazy high and all that, you know, to clear this. So I'm glad I'm doing the tube front, because cutting this out just saved me so big in being able to do this alone. So now that I have the engine out, there's quite a bit of work that I want to do in the engine bay. Because it's getting a tube front, it's going to be getting cut from basically the strut tower forward. So a lot of this wiring and the fuse boxes and this stuff, I'm going to take apart, you know, kind of push to the back so this can get cut off. I would also love to, you know, pull the subframe, maybe pull some of this stuff. And then once the tube front is done, I can paint the entire engine bay and it'll look super nice. Once we tear into this engine tomorrow with Doug, that's gonna really tell how much time I'm gonna have, because depending on how much damage is done to it, that's gonna really tell us like how long is it gonna be down while it's being rebuilt. So we'll kind of play it by ear. But anyway, I'm freaking stoked, man. This was awesome. I'm proud of myself. I'm happy to have a place that I could do this. But anyway, all right, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button if you guys aren't subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.